Good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the country, around the world. Welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. Back at the KSC, I haven't really done anything off camera since the last stuff you saw. Right now we have a lot of time to burn down until our windows for Moho stuff and Duna stuff, and even Eve is a long ways away. So I think I have a mission that will, not by doing anything, but for it to happen, will kill time, and I'm okay with that. I've recently accepted a mission to capture an asteroid. Newly discovered C-class asteroid, put it into orbit of Minmus, and maintain stability for 10 seconds. I think this should be fairly simple. I've honestly never done anything with an asteroid. But a C-class is the medium size. They're usually, I think from what I've read, they're, 10 to 50 meters across? But that's what we're going to do. There's another mission that's here that's build an orbital station into and put it on a solar orbit. Sun, intended to occupy to generate power. 15 Kerbals, 6,000 units of liquid fuel, ISRU resource stiff, on an E-class asteroid. That's the giant, that's the huge asteroids. And stability for 10 seconds. And it's a good payout, but I'm not sure that I'm ready for all this. I mean, it expires in 24 years. But I don't want to take it and then have a horrible time with this one C-class one that I've already accepted, and then be out so much money. So for now, we are going to do the C-class one. I'll also have some crew report surveys, so that's easy to launch a simple ship up there and just polar orbit and get those things. Above, below, below, below. Oh. So as long as my altitude is 7,900, we'd be okay. But I got a long time to do that. I'll do that off camera just to burn some time and make a little money. Anywho, we're going to capture that C-class asteroid. I've already looked. I was tracking a whole bunch, but I don't need to track a whole bunch. We're going to go for... No. It's one I'm tracking. There it is. This guy here. Asteroid. What is that? UOA 597. Here he is down here. UOA 597. This guy. So he's currently outside of Kerbin's solar orbit, but he crosses and has the Kerbin encounter, in about 55 days. So that's plenty of time to build something. That was not going to take long at all. But we'll build something, and I can't click on and see the... Oh, there it is. Woo! Oh, that comes actually pretty close to Kerbin, which makes life fairly easy to capture that. Okay. Okay, this is going to be much more manageable than I initially thought. I wasn't sure if it would show this track in scanning mode, but it does. That's cool. So it's way up there. Alright, so I think the plan is to launch something big, beefy with the grappler claw on it, get it up into orbit, and incline it around this orbit here, and then transfer to it somewhere, hopefully somewhere when it's out here, so we can slow it down and swing it up into a Minmus orbit. Okay, I thought it was going to be like way out here or just crossing, but this guy is going to be pretty hyperbolic. So that'll make it easier to capture it into a Kerbin orbit, sorry. And then I can always launch refuelers to refuel it and then burn toward Minmus. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to build something, like I said, something pretty beefy. I think I have all the parts. Oh, I have all the parts, everything unlocked. I think I have all the knowledge. I think I know everything I need to know to make this happen. So, yes. 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 And this is just going to be an unmanned probe. That makes life a bit easier. I don't need to worry about much. Yes, I can do this. This I can do. All right. So let me get to working on that ship, and I'll see you in orbit with that new asteroid catching behemoth. Alright, so we're out here on the launch pad with what I have dubbed the Interceptor 1. I thought that was a cool name. Interceptor. Fastest ship in the fleet, mate. Sorry, channeling a little bit of Captain Jack Sparrow. This up here from the orange Rockomax up to the grabber will be the main asteroid maneuvering stage. But I've got so much fuel and Delta V, it's kind of ridiculous. But hey, we had the money, why not? This guy should give me a lot of Delta V, although once you hook up to the asteroid, it'll obviously drop. But we've got, like I said, so much Delta V here, and crazy thrust to weight ratios the whole way along. I imagine I'll probably be able to interdict and probably latch on to the asteroid with this middle stage still attached. That's my prediction. I could be totally wrong, though. Anyway, yeah, just some asparagus staging. Be plenty to get us into orbit and get us into a big, crazy orbit that'll eventually intercept with the asteroid. So, yeah, I'm going to launch this up. Should be pretty standard launch profile, perhaps a little bit vertical and then horizontal, but still simple launch profile. Yeah, I'll see you in space. Alright, so we have the Interceptor in orbit, a nice, nearly circularized 85-kilometer orbit. That's just a start. I've already selected the asteroid, who's way over here, and made him the target. So now we can see its orbit. So, I might have made a tactical error, but that's okay. Let's see. So there are a couple ways we can go about doing this, I think. One way, perhaps what I should have done initially, was to launch when we're at or approaching an ascending node and launch south, or when we're at or approaching, or ascending node, descending node, what have you, so that we can do that way. And which way is the entry, which way is the escape? That's the escape. Okay, so, because I'm descending relative to it. Right. Anyway, we could have launched under those and launched in the correct orbit. That would have gotten us closer. But I think, I could be wrong, but I think once we get an elongated orbit that's, 1.5 million meters out, it will be a little more fuel efficient to swing the ascending node, descending node down. And if we run out of fuel, then we know we have to restart and do it again. But we have so many days until it enters our orbit. What is that? It's going to be a marker, which are over there. What was it again? 55 days? We have 55 days to redesign and bring it back. Or launch again. We might end up doing that. This is a learning thing. Like I said, I've never done asteroids before. I've seen Scott Manley do it. I think I've seen Quill do it. But yeah, this is a new endeavor for me. So let's see. So periapsis is there. So, oh, it's actually roughly lined up with my periapsis. So we're going to set a maneuver over here. Add maneuver. And I think we're going to leave our periapsis close to Kerbin, and our apoapsis will be close to their periapsis. That way we're moving slower at the closest point to the asteroid. I think that's an ideal thing. I think. But I know our apoapsis wants to be... oh, hey, that's it. Oh, this isn't going to be that costly, is it? Yeah, this might not be that bad. So that's 1.6. Okay, we'll trim it down just a smidge. Wow, that comes really close to Kerbin. I'm surprised. 1.458. 1.511. 1.443. Close enough. That's something I can work with. So that's only going to cost 500 Delta V. We still have almost 6,000. So we're going to go ahead, and execute that node. Oh, we approached the... oh, we were already almost at that node. That's cool. Good timing. Yay. Yay for us. 2-second burn. Okay, good. 2-second burn. 21-second burn. Yeah. That sounds more like it. Although I did make one construction error on the ship, I guess. I did not add a docking port. So if we get this, capture it, slow it down, or at least divert it to intercept Minmus, I won't be able to refuel it. So that could be a problem. But that's why I'm doing this with 55 days in advance, so that I can figure out where my Delta V stats are. And if I need more, then we make more. Alright, so let's see. Our ascending node, we're slowing down. Descending node, we're speeding up. So we're going to set something here. We're going to see what happens. Ooh. Woo! Ooh, that gets costly. Oh, plus we blow our orbit up that way too. So we burn retrograde, bring it back. But that costs more. Oh, that's not horribly costly. Okay, so that gets us on an altitude. Jeez, and that shows, yeah. I think I'm actually gonna go with this. Yeah. We're gonna try this, just so we get it more or less lined up with that orbit. There you go. That's roughly crossing. And then it'll just a whole bunch of times. But that's using up that much. Okay, good. No, actually, I think this will work. I was really worried that this would be so costly that I wouldn't be able to do it. But this will get us there. We'll be good. We'll still have 1,000 Delta V left in that stage, plus the final stage. So I am liking this, I think. Do I? Yes. Yes. I mean, it gives me a close intercept, so it says we're getting close to the line, but it knows that it's, like, way over there. It happens way in the future. Yeah. Alright. Sadly, you can't... I mean, maybe you can't. I don't know. You can't choose to warp to this periapsis because you can't, quote, fly as the asteroid. You just have to fly forward. So we might set a raw alarm. All right. Well, this will work for now. Oh, RCS. That'll help you get on target sooner. Yeah, the asteroid stuff is new. I think it's neat. I think it's an interesting thing to be able to do with Kerbal Space Program. Capture asteroids, land asteroids. From what I've read online, though, unless you're on an E-class asteroid, they're not terribly useful for resourcing for fuel off of. Alright. Oh, gosh. What is this? I'm scared. Oh, good. Good. Okay. Seven-second burn? No, that's going to be like a 40-second burn. Oh, no. Oh, yep, 50-second burn. Okay. Sweet. So we should still come out of this maneuver with about 4,000 Delta V remaining. Or at least 3,500? No, because this stage alone is that, plus whatever's here, 8, 7... Yeah, we should have nearly... Yeah, well over 4,000 Delta V left. Awesome. Sweet. Spectacular. Yeah, no, this should work out. And I know, like I said, I'm doing this so far in advance, it's kind of crazy, but I don't really have anything else going on. Whoa. I think I might, as far as gameplay goes and mission time goes, I might... Yeah. Alright, cool. So yeah, that shows us crossing its path a couple times, but it knows that it's ridiculously in the future. So there's that. Of course, let's wait for the sphere of influence change. 55 days, 2 hours, 15 minutes. And those are in there. So we'll burn this down to a little, about 90 days, which is fine. I'm trying to decide, though, do I want to do that? I mean, right now, with you guys with this episode. I'm thinking right now, I'm actually going to conclude this episode here. Yeah, I'm going to conclude this episode here. That guy's going to keep going around and around and around, around. So this will be like a 2 or 3 part episode. But I don't want to make this a hugely long episode. We're already pushing 16 minutes, which isn't horrible, but yeah. I'm going to use some time. I'm going to do that, the Moon or Minmus, whatever that mission was, to gather crew reports from certain altitudes, because those are fun. Give some of my newer Kerbals some Moon experience. That'll take up a few days, and then after that, I'll just set a raw alarm. Actually, right now, we'll set a raw alarm. Add raw alarm Interceptor 1. Time 54 days. Yes. Right, because that's after, yeah, 55 days. 54 days will be plenty. That'll give us like an 8-hour window. Add alarm. Cool. So that's the raw alarm for the Interceptor 1. Awesome. So yeah, I'm going to go out, play the game, you know, on my own. And like I said, do that mission to the Moon. I forget whether it was the Moon or Minmus. But I'm going to do that for now. And then after that, that'll burn 10 or 15 days off the clock. After that, I'll just run the clock down to that alarm. And then I'll catch up with you guys in the next episode. And we'll hopefully capture an asteroid and send it to a Minmus orbit. Yeah. Here's hoping. Everybody cross their fingers. If not, we lose the contract. Whoop-de-doo. There'll be more. There'll be more like that where that came from. Anywho, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you like it, hit subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your neighbors. Spread the word. And I will catch you later.